Its historical significance is that it is the first movement that achieves international significance that comes from artists working in the U.S. So, you know, it's a kind of breakthrough for American culture into the you know, the realm of high culture. There's the early one that's reminiscent of archaic forms and mythic themes, which is the formative phase of his work. And the multiform, the more fragmented color fields arranged in a more dynamic composition, a more, what is relatively Baroque compared to the mature style of Rothko. There's a lot of experimentation going on in those pictures that feeds the mature work. And then you've got in Canberra the beautiful mature painting from 1958, I think it is, which I'm looking forward to seeing in person. I've only seen reproductions of it. But it seems like a beautiful classic example of his work in the sense that it seems very simple. But as the longer you look at it and try and figure out how it's having the effects that it's having, you realize how complex it is. Most of us today tend to look at them as beautiful pictures. You know, they're just beautiful arrangements of colors, dark, sometimes brooding, often brooding. But for Rothko, they were all about conflict. They were all about experiences of conflicting emotions. And if you were really experiencing those paintings the way he did when he painted them, you would feel emotionally turbulent and unstable. Yeah. People find them moving. And the basis of that response interests me a great deal. What is it that is moving? And is it a matter of projecting some kind of mood onto Rothko and knowing that he committed suicide and seeing them as sad paintings? That might, you know, move some people, but that's not the kind of movement that Rothko was after. He wanted them to feel both, you know, exuberant and anxious.